So I guess we are live now. Hello students and welcome back to just a second. Hello students and welcome back to bankexamstudy.com. So today I'm going to provide you important questions. I am going to provide you important questions for RBI circulars. Very important for SEBI grade A as well as for RBI grade B and for the GBO level exams, right? So I guess today we are still getting this issue. Let me just check if everything is working properly. Okay. What is this? Just a second, students. Let me just fix this issue. I don't know why I'm getting this today. I want to see this. Incorrect misspell. What is this? I don't know. Anyway, let's move forward. What is the deadline to implement online dispute resolution system for digital payment for payment system operators? See, students, you make online payments, right? Everybody's making online payment. The payment fails, and when payment fails, what do you do? कहाँ पे जाते हैं आप? Suppose you make a payment via Razor Pay. Where do you go? Suppose you made a payment via HDFC's payment gateway and the payment fails. What do you do? So right now, most of the payment gateways, the CC Avenue, they don't have a proper online dispute resolution system. Very few providers such as InstaMojo is having one. I have seen that, but most of the providers, they don't have a proper, a proper system, a dispute resolution system. So here it is, and that is why the RBI told everybody, RBI told all the payment system provider, all the payment gateways to implement online dispute resolution, to have an online digital dispute resolution system, right? Sorry for that. Okay. The deadline to implement this resolution system, is by 1st of January 2020. Is 1st of January 2020. That is by 1st of Jan 2020, they need to implement it. Okay. That's all. So important, very important. Let's move forward to the second question. The RBI has asked the payment system operators. The same point is here, similar to the question number 1. Why? So according to that, RBI has asked the payment system operators to introduce online dispute resolution system. What is the minimum number of channels? Channels here we mean the email, let it be mobile app, via phone call, via chat support. So there should be at least two systems, two channels. Okay, from where from where they can, the customers can lodge disputes. So I already gave you answer. It should be at least two. So two or more. C is the correct answer. Two or more. At least no, one or more. At least two. At least two. At least two or one or more. B is the correct answer. Okay. So you can read it. As per the latest RBI guidelines, for which borrowers the bank cannot open a current account. Very important, students. What these big borrowers were doing. So they were taking, see students, that's very important. That is why the scams were there. The small level scams were there. Sorry for that. Let me just, okay. What was happening? As per the latest RBI circulars, the bank cannot open a current account to a borrower who has existing CC and OD facility. It is an in-depth, circular that I have already done, right? See what these borrowers were doing. They were taking term loans and putting that term loan and putting that money. They were taking term loans and putting that money to their, personal accounts, and even from CC to the company's current account, to personal accounts or current accounts, and it is very difficult to track the current accounts then. Okay, so that is why the RBI said, that the bank cannot open a current account for the borrowers and all transactions should be routed through CC and the overdraft account. अगर already है तो इसके through ही करो. ठीक है. So third question का answer is B. A borrower having an existing facility, CC or OD facility, use that only. Okay. As per latest RBI guideline, the limit on amount of total exposure to banks for opening current account, ये पूरा in depth है. इसका मैंने पूरा एनालिसिस किया हुआ है. ठीक है. Banks can open a current account if the total exposure to the borrower is less than 5 crore. As and when the exposure goes beyond 5 crore, the borrower has to inform the bank. ठीक है. See, if the exposure is more than 5 crore, right, and the borrower is having OD, overdraft account, and the CC account, why a business needs current account? If the business is already having a CC account or the overdraft account, what is the need of current account? Just to divert the funds? See, the big businesses, what they do is that they open a multiple current accounts. They open multiple current account, multiple savings account, multiple accounts. It's very difficult to track them. To make it easy to track, the RBI said let them use just their CC and OD account. Make them use their CC and OD account. Do not open multiple current accounts. That is what the purpose of this thing, right? So if it is actually more less than 5 crore, then it is okay. Then what is the limit? If it's more than 5 crore, then there's a problem, right? So bank can open a current account if the total exposure is less than 5 crore. Okay. As per latest RBI guidelines, the banks have been mandated to create. See, if the exposure is more than more than 50 crore, if the exposure is more than 50 crore, then the banks are mandated to create an escrow mechanism. Escrow kya hai ki there is a middleman, right? And only escrow managing lender or agent can open the current account for the borrower. Are you getting it? There is a middleman between business and the bank, right? The middleman is known as the escrow agent, right? So that will make the transactions transparent. The escrow agent would safeguard the bank's interest. वो बैंक के इंटरेस्ट को करेगा safeguard. ठीक है. Very very important question. As per the guidelines issued by RBI, what is market risk change for the investment in debt, mutual fund and ETF? I hope you have already gone through Basel III norms. If you have not done Basel III norms, you won't be able to understand this question. Basel III norms अगर आपने पढ़े हैं तो ही आपको ये समझ आएगा. I have already done that. Please watch that video. ठीक है. As per the guidelines issued by RBI, what is the market risk charge for investment in debt and mutual funds? See, in past few months, the few debt, mutual funds are defaulting. That is why RBI said that there should be a market risk charge or a buffer for these funds. See, what was the purpose of Basel III norms? What are the purpose of Basel III norms? So in 2008, they were introduced to provide a buffer. I would say a buffer, or it is Basel, to provide a reserve so that the banks can absorb the shock in the economy. So it's actually 6 ka correct answer is B. 9% buffer or the reserve should be provided for the risk that is taken. As per latest RBI guideline, what is LTV? See, when you go to Manappuram Finance or Muthoot Finance, you give them a gold of 1 lakh rupee, right? They evaluate them and they tell you that the value of your gold is 1 lakh rupee. Normally, you can take a loan of 75,000 or 75% is the loan to value ratio of gold loan. But now, due to COVID, RBI allowed 90% LTV. So now 90% is allowed. 90% तक का लोन आप ले सकते हो. Now it is 90% is allowed and it is allowed till 31st of March 2021 तक ये allowed है. ठीक है. Let's move forward. What is the aggregate exposure limit for borrowers of MSME sector to avail restructuring facilities of banks and NBFC? RBI allowed restructuring of the loans. ठीक है. But there are few conditions. The first one is that the borrower's exposure should not exceed 25 crore. 25 crore से ज़्यादा exposure नहीं होना चाहिए 1st March को. The account should be standard on 1st of March. The restructuring of borrower is implemented by 31st of March 2021. He should be a registered GST. He should be GST registered. Okay. In case after 1st of March, between 2nd March and the date of implementation, he goes an NPA. He became an NPA. Usko standard bana do. Make him a standard asset, right? And bank should maintain 5% provision over and above provision that is already held by them. So these are the conditions, right? So eighth ka answer is A. Already told you. It's 25 crore is a correct answer. ठीक है? 25 crore is a correct answer. Already told you in these conditions. ठीक है? As per the latest guidelines issued by the RBI, the restructuring of MSME sector advances will be available till ये पिछली slide में I already told you 31st of March 2021. So ninth का answer C is a correct answer. Please read this. This is very, very important. Okay. The new definition of MSME. This is the new definition of MSME. Micro enterprises are those in which investment is up to 1 crore, turnover is up to 5 crore. Small is investment up to 10 crore, turnover up to 50 crore. In medium, investment up to 50 crore, turnover up to 250 crore. If there is an enterprise whose, let's say, investment is, let's say, 80 lakhs and turnover is, let's say, 10 crore, it would be a small enterprise, not a micro enterprise. Okay. So very easy. The 10th question, the correct answer is that investment limit for the micro enterprise is 1 crore. Okay. So turnover limit for micro enterprise is 5 crore. Okay. Investment limit for small enterprise, similar questions, right? So 12th ka answer is D, 10 crore. Okay. And then this one, new definition, turnover limit for small enterprise 50 crore. Okay. And then turnover limit, investment limit for medium enterprises, it's 50 crore. And then the investment limit for medium enterprises, it's 50 crore and turnover limit is 250 crore. Okay. Very, very easy, not difficult. So students, SEBI Grade A 2020 course is available on bankexamstudy.com. Available for the general stream as well as for the legal stream. Video classes for both phases based on the latest syllabus, test series for both phases. Notes are downloadable and print friendly. Descriptive paper evaluation is there. We got 12 final selections in 2018 and there are separate courses for the SEBI Grade A general and the legal stream. Links are available in the description. That's me, Ramandeep Singh. I'm teaching from last 8 years on bankexamstudy.com. Really easy to reach me. My WhatsApp number is given. RBI students, my students who crack RBI Grade B, SEBI Grade A, RRB GBO, Wealth Management, NABARD. So that's how we do. There are video classes followed by notes, quizzes and test series, and you can ask me your doubts any day, anytime on my WhatsApp number. So this is my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp me if there is any doubt in your mind. So that's all for today. What's in the live stream? So that's all for today, students. That's all. Anand, Vicky, Ganesh, Khushbu. So have a nice day, everybody. Okay. Subscribe to my channel and like this video and share this video with your friends. So thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.